And now that great encore made possible by producers Brian Utley and Jonah Holland. Once again to the Crosby Arboretum in Picayune, an absolutely gorgeous place in Pearl River County worth visiting. It's also about the strong support from this woman, Ruth Cook, a volunteer and donor. Take a look.
The Arboretum is natural beauty. It's an art form in its own way. Basically, once you come here and you start experiencing some of the, whether it's the workshops or just the trails and enjoying nature, it just seeps in and sticks with you. I'm Ruth Cook. I am born and bred in Mississippi. Went to Mississippi State University and actually studied forestry. There are many a time that I drive down Interstate 59 on the way to New Orleans. You see the sign and you think, I need to stop there one day. And about 2000, I stopped and I never left. This Arboretum is showcasing different natural ecosystems that you would see and if you really search them out across the landscape of South Mississippi.
The Crosby Arboretum is a living memorial to forward-thinking timber pioneer L.O. Crosby Jr. by his family, and this was one of his favorite sites. This 64-acre parcel, 20 of that is in savanna grasslands and about 40 acres is in woods. So it's the woodland exhibit, the savanna exhibit, and the aquatic exhibit that we're standing on this bridge for the slough and going into the Piney Woods Pond is about another 4 acres or so.
The Arboretum's mission meshes extremely well with MSU Extension. Extension and what goes on here is real. I think people go, oh, well, I can Google that, or I can go and look at a YouTube video. It's real. They can come down here and they can get the ear of Pat, or they can get the ear of Eddie. You know, it's real. It's not just watching a video.
Volunteers and donors are critical to the Arboretum. I have pictures of Ruth with a set of loppers coming down here and cleaning up after hurricane, and so she'll do everything from the basic pruning and helping out that way, helping with events. From the little to the large is how she helps with our exhibits.
Miss Ruth has been a big supporter of the Crosby Arboretum since I've known her, which is about 10 years now. And she's volunteered her personal time, and she's also volunteered as serving as president of the Crosby Board, Crosby Foundation. And she's been really good at helping find funding for a lot of different programs that are carried on here at the Arboretum.
When you work here and you've worked with other volunteers and you've worked with some of the founders that had this dream and had this idea to create this spot, it creates memories. I mean, I don't just see this gum pond or this beaver pond, or I see the people that were behind some of the ideas, the people that were behind the funding, the people that were on the end of a shovel helping, create projects.
The Arboretum would not be in the place that it is today without having donors like Ruth and without having Ruth. If I see Ruth at the gum pond, I know that she is in the very center of where she feels the heart of the Arboretum is. That is her special place. And the bridge, to be able to see the bridge come to a reality, I know gave her great personal satisfaction, and she is a vital part of it, and her heart is here. I do see a sense of pride in what we have accomplished here.
The exhibits that we've gotten to add to the Arboretum, I think, has gotten us attention, has gotten us more volunteers, more attendees. We are creating and impacting people in the future. It is a legacy, and I think it's an honor to the ones that have come before me. I love this place. I love what it stands for, and I love the mission that it's out there making happen.
And they have every reason to be proud. Great job, Ruth, the heart of a volunteer.